Portugal is a captivating country in southern Europe, known for its rich maritime history, charming cities, and stunning coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. From medieval castles and cobbled villages to world-renowned cuisine and vibrant culture, it offers an unforgettable experience for travelers. Belém Tower, also known as the Tower of St. Vincent, is a historic fortress located in Lisbon, Portugal. Built between 1514 and 1520, it served both as a ceremonial gateway to Lisbon and as part of the city's defense system. The tower is a masterpiece of the Manueline architectural style, which blends Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance elements. Its ornate facade features twisted rope motifs, armillary spheres, and stone carvings of maritime symbols. Strategically positioned on the northern bank of the Tagus River, the tower once stood on a small island, though it is now connected to the mainland due to changes in the river's course. Belém Tower was commissioned by King Manuel I during Portugal's Age of Discoveries. It symbolized the country's maritime power and served as a starting point for many exploratory voyages. The lower bastion contains casemates for cannons, while the upper floors include a chapel and royal rooms. A statue of the Virgin Mary was placed on the seaward side to protect sailors. Over the centuries, the tower has served various roles, including as a customs post, telegraph station, and even a prison. Its architectural beauty and historical significance led to its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. Belém Tower is one of Lisbon's most iconic landmarks, attracting thousands of visitors each year. Its terraces offer stunning views of the river and the surrounding area. Intricate stonework, battlements, and watchtowers give it a fairy tale appearance. The tower is closely associated with Portugal's golden age of exploration. Today, it stands as a proud symbol of the country's maritime heritage. Benagil Cave is a stunning sea cave located on the Algarve coast of southern Portugal, near the small fishing village of Benagil. Famous for its iconic circular hole in the ceiling, known as a skylight, the cave allows sunlight to stream in and illuminate the golden sands inside. It can only be accessed by water, typically via kayak, stand-up paddleboard, or boat, due to its location along the rugged cliffs. The cave was naturally carved over time by the erosive power of the Atlantic Ocean. Its domed chamber, striking rock formations, and turquoise waters make it one of Portugal's most photographed and visited coastal attractions. Though swimming to the cave is possible in calm conditions, safety is a concern due to boat traffic and strong currents. Benagil Cave is a natural wonder that showcases the raw beauty of Portugal's southern coastline. Livraria Lello is one of the most beautiful and iconic bookstores in the world, located in the heart of Porto, Portugal. Opened in 1906, it was designed by Francisco Xavier Esteves and features a striking neo-Gothic and Art Nouveau style. The facade is adorned with detailed carvings and stained glass, giving a grand and elegant first impression. Inside, the bookstore is known for its sweeping red staircase that spirals upward, drawing visitors toward the upper level. A stunning stained glass skylight inscribed with the phrase Decus in labore, dignity in work, floods the space with natural light. The interior is rich with intricate woodwork, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, and ornamental details that make it feel like a literary cathedral. Livraria Lello is often linked to J.K. Rowling's inspiration for Hogwarts, as she lived in Porto while writing Harry Potter, though the connection is unconfirmed. Due to its popularity, the store now charges an entrance fee, which can be used toward book purchases. Today, it remains both a working bookstore and a cultural landmark attracting visitors from around the globe. São Bento Railway Station. is one of Portugal's most beautifully and historically rich train stations located in the heart of Porto. It was built on the site of a former Benedictine convent, which gave the station its name. Designed by architect José Marques de Silva, the station was officially inaugurated in 1916. Its exterior showcases a classical French Beaux Arts style with a symmetrical layout, ornate stonework, and a distinctive clock tower. However, the true highlight of the station lies within its entrance hall. The walls are covered with around 20,000 azulejo tiles, hand-painted in blue and white by artist Jorge Colasso. These stunning tiles depict major moments in Portuguese history, including battles, royal weddings, and everyday rural life. The mural of the Battle of Valdevez and the conquest of Ceuta are particularly notable. Above the historical panels, a colorful frieze portrays the evolution of transportation in Portugal. The tiles were completed over 11 years, from 1905 to 1916. The station's blend of utility and artistry makes it a unique cultural landmark. Though it functions as a working railway hub, it is also visited by thousands of tourists daily. It connects Porto to key destinations such as Lisbon, Braga, Guimarães, and the Douro Valley. São Bento was declared a national monument in 1988 due to its artistic and architectural value. It has since earned global recognition as one of the world's most beautiful train stations. Restoration efforts have preserved both its structure and iconic tile work. Nestled in Porto's historic center, São Bento is more than just a transit point, it's a masterpiece of Portuguese heritage. Quinta da Regaleira is a mystical and architecturally rich estate located in Sintra, Portugal. Built in the early 20th century by wealthy Brazilian-Portuguese businessman Antonio Augusto Carvalho Monteiro, it was designed by Italian architect Luigi Manini. The estate blends Gothic, Renaissance, Romanesque, and Manueline styles, creating a dreamlike and symbolic environment. The lush gardens are filled with hidden tunnels, grottos, fountains, and symbolic structures referencing mythology, esotericism, and the occult. The palace itself is richly decorated with turrets, gargoyles, and intricate stone carvings. Every part of the estate seems to carry layers of symbolic meaning, inviting interpretation and exploration. Quinta da Regaleira is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a major tourist attraction. It offers visitors an immersive experience that feels like stepping into a mystery novel. The Initiation Well at Quinta da Regaleira is a mysterious underground structure resembling an inverted tower. It features a spiral staircase with 9 levels, possibly alluding to Dante's Divine Comedy or stages of initiation. The well was never intended for water collection, but is believed to have been used for ceremonial or esoteric rites, possibly linked to the Knights Templar, Freemasonry, or alchemy. At the bottom of the well lies a compass rose atop a Templar cross, further adding to its mystery. Hidden tunnels connect the well to other parts of the estate, enhancing the sense of secrecy surrounding the well. The Initiation Well invites visitors into a world of mystery, reflection, and imagination. Jerónimos Monastery, located in the Belém district of Lisbon, Portugal, is a magnificent symbol of the country's age of discovery. Commissioned by King Manuel I in 1501, it was built to honor Vasco da Gama's successful voyage to India. The monastery was funded primarily by wealth from the spice trade and a tax on Eastern imports. It was constructed on the site of a former hermitage, where sailors once prayed before departing on sea voyages. Designed in the Manueline style, The architecture blends Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance elements with ornate maritime motifs. Its limestone facade is richly adorned with carved ropes, anchors, sea creatures, and religious symbols. The south portal, designed by sculptor João de Castillo, is especially elaborate and detailed. Inside, the church features slender, tree-like columns and a stunning ribbed vaulted ceiling that gives a sense of airy height. The tombs of notable figures, including Vasco da Gama and poet Luís de Camões, are housed within the monastery. The two-story cloisters are among the most beautiful in Europe, decorated with intricate carvings and peaceful arcades. Every corner of the monastery reflects Portugal's maritime power and artistic achievement during the 16th century. Construction lasted for nearly 100 years, with several architects contributing over different reigns. The monastery was originally home to the Hieronymite monks, who prayed for the king and offered spiritual support to sailors. It survived the 1755 Lisbon earthquake with minimal damage, unlike much of the city. In 1983, Jerónimos Monastery was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today, it remains one of Portugal's most visited landmarks. Its grandeur, historical significance, and spiritual atmosphere continue to captivate visitors. The monastery stands not just as a monument to exploration, but also to Portuguese identity and cultural pride. Lagoa das Sete Cidades is a stunning twin lake located in the crater of a dormant volcano on São Miguel Island in the Azores. The lake is divided into two parts, Lagoa Verde, Green Lake, and Lagoa Azul, Blue Lake, connected by a narrow strait under a picturesque bridge. Despite appearing to be separate bodies of water, both are part of the same lake and differ in color due to varying light reflections and depths. Surrounded by lush green caldera walls and rolling hills, the area offers breathtaking views. The lake is steeped in legend, with a local tale describing two star-crossed lovers, one with blue eyes, the other with green, whose tears form the lakes. It's a popular destination for hiking, kayaking, and nature photography. The village of Sete Cidades lies nearby, adding charm and local culture to the scenic surroundings. The Dom Luís I Bridge is an iconic double-deck iron bridge that spans the Douro River, connecting the cities of Porto and Via Nova de Gaia in Portugal. The upper deck carries a metro line and offers incredible pedestrian views of Porto's historic center, while the lower deck is used by cars and pedestrians. With its sweeping arch and steel framework, the bridge has become a beloved symbol of Porto. Pena Palace, located in Sintra, Portugal, is one of the most remarkable examples of 19th century Romanticism in Europe. Perched atop a hill in the Sintra Mountains, it offers sweeping views of the surrounding countryside and even the Atlantic Ocean on clear days. The palace was commissioned by King Ferdinand II in 1838, who transformed the ruins of a former monastery into a whimsical royal residence. Its architecture is an eclectic mix of Neo-Gothic, Neo-Manueline, Neo-Islamic, and Neo-Renaissance styles. Brightly painted in vivid yellows, reds, and blues, the palace has a fairy tale-like appearance that draws visitors from around the world. The design reflects King Ferdinand's artistic sensibilities and passion for architecture, nature, and the exotic. Turrets, domes, arched windows, and decorative tile work give the palace a magical, almost dreamlike quality. Inside, The rooms are decorated in 19th century royal style with ornate furnishings, chandeliers, and detailed stucco work. The royal dining room, chapel, and Queen's Terrace are highlights of the interior. Surrounding the palace is the vast Pena Park, a forested area filled with exotic trees, hidden paths, ponds, and romantic follies. The park was designed to complement the palace's mystique and provide a peaceful retreat. Pena Palace stands as a symbol of Portugal's Romantic era and the creativity of its royal patron. It has inspired artists, poets, and travelers for generations. In 1995, it was classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, along with the rest of Sintra's cultural landscape. The palace is also one of the 7 wonders of Portugal. Its dramatic silhouette often emerges from the mist, adding to its legendary charm. Blending fantasy and history, Pena Palace is a true architectural gem. Today, it is one of the most visited and photographed landmarks in Portugal. A visit to Pena Palace feels like stepping into a storybook brought to life. Clérigos Tower is one of the most amazing landmarks in Porto, Portugal. Built between 1754 and 1763, it was designed by the Italian architect Nicolau Nasoni in the Baroque style. The tower stands 75 meters tall, making it one of the tallest structures in the city at the time. Originally constructed as part of the Clérigos church complex, it served both religious and practical purposes, including as a watchtower. Its granite facade is richly decorated with ornate carvings, balustrades, and spiral details characteristic of Baroque architecture. Visitors can climb 240 narrow steps to reach the top, where they're rewarded with breathtaking views of Porto's rooftops, the Douro River, and surrounding hills. The tower has become a symbol of the city, visible from many points across Porto. It was once the tallest building in Portugal and remains a key element in the city's skyline. At night, it is beautifully illuminated, adding to its dramatic presence. The adjoining Clérigos Church, also designed by Nasoni, features an elegant oval nave and richly decorated interior. Today, the tower is part of a museum complex that includes exhibitions about its history and the architect's life. Nicolau Nasoni is actually buried in the church he helped create. Clérigos Tower is not just a historic monument, but a beloved symbol of Porto's cultural and architectural heritage. The Monte Palace Hotel is an abandoned luxury hotel located at the edge of the Sete Cidades crater on São Miguel Island in the Azores. It was built in the late 1980s and officially opened in 1989, offering beautiful views of the Twin Lakes, Lagoa Verde and Lagoa Azul. Designed to be a 5-star resort, the hotel featured 88 rooms, including suites, a nightclub, restaurants, and even a bank. Despite its prime location and ambitious design, the hotel closed just 2 years later due to financial difficulties and a lack of consistent tourism at the time. Since then, Monte Palace has stood empty, slowly decaying and overtaken by nature. Moss, vines, and graffiti now cover much of the once polished structure, creating a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere. The building has become a magnet for urban explorers, photographers, and curious travelers seeking a glimpse of its faded grandeur. Though officially off-limits, many still venture inside its crumbling halls and stairways. The contrast between the hotel's eerie ruin and the natural beauty surrounding it adds to its surreal allure. Efforts to redevelop the site have been proposed over the years, but none have succeeded. Monte Palace remains a modern ruin, both a cautionary tale and an accidental tourist attraction. It stands as a reminder of the challenges of sustainable tourism in remote and delicate environments. Portugal is a gorgeous country with a fascinating history, diverse landscapes, and many mysterious locations for travelers to explore.